Hey everyone, Lazy Panda here. I'm finishing this video up on Christmas Eve. Whenever you guys see this, I hope you're enjoying time with your friends and family. I hope you guys are getting everything that you want. I hope you're spending time well. I hope you guys are having just a great time all together. Now, I don't sound as sick throughout the story time because it was recorded a long time ago, but of course I had to get super sick on Christmas Eve. It's just amazing, you know what I'm saying? But I hope you guys enjoy this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Merry Christmas. Hey everyone, Lazy Panda here. This story time is about the time my friend took edibles and took too much to the point where he should have been at the hospital but didn't. Now I'm going to start off with the moral of the story. You should always stay away from drugs. And before you get into this story, just remember that. This is for you guys to understand that this is actually a very bad situation to be in, and this is a situation that you shouldn't even be in the first place. Now you guys can take this as you want, you guys can still enjoy the story time the same, but just remember that there is a moral behind this story. I also want to apologize for how I sound. I don't know why I'm pretty sick right now. All of a sudden I just woke up and I just sound funny and my nose is runny. Usually this happens all the time, but now it's just stuck there, so here we are. Now if you guys want more of these story times, there will be a playlist of these. Anyways, let's dive on in. The story time takes place about 5 days ago. Now 5 days ago, it was Monday. It was nothing new, nothing special. It was just a regular day, nothing crazy, nothing like that. Or at least that's what I thought. Now zooming to the school day, I discovered that we actually had to take a 2-hour health survey. So this is very coincidental with everything that went on. It was a pretty standard thing asking, do you smoke, do you drink, did you have intercourse, etc, etc. It was nothing new, nothing crazy, nothing big. At the end of it, I was just on my phone doing whatever to pass the time because honestly there was nothing to do. Eventually the school bell rang and we went to our first period. My teacher was out for the day, so we went to the library instead. While I walked down the stairs to go to the library, there is a bathroom straight ahead from the stairs. My friend, let's call him Jake, comes out of the bathroom and tells me about how he ate these gummies because he saw one of his friends eating it, so he asked to have one. And so he took 2. That is what he told me. And after that, he was talking about how he was told only afterwards of eating it that it was actually not normal. Now I think you guys know where I'm heading with this, especially seeing the thumbnail. So after that, we go into the library, this weird prison looking place. And we're just doing our classwork, sitting for about 30 to 50 minutes doing whatever. The classes were shorter due to the survey we did earlier, so there was that. And eventually after that, Jake looks back at me and he's looking pretty tired. Like, he wasn't anything bad yet, he was just tired. So eventually he and I joined a listening session on Spotify. If you guys don't know what Spotify session is, what you do in it is that you invite a friend into it and then you both are playing the same song together. And as we connected, I would play more chill, more mellow stuff so that Jake wouldn't have to freak out or even feel paranoid. Now, I don't really know how to deal with this situation because I myself have never ever done drugs. As you guys know, I've always advocated for you guys to never ever touch it, and even if you guys do, please do it responsibly and limit yourself. Anyways, continuing on with the story. It's second period and I don't have a class with Jake in this one. The bell rings and we leave our class. It's now C period. Now I didn't have Jake in this class, so whatever he did during this hour, I had no idea what happened. But if you skip ahead, it's lunchtime. Now this is where it starts to get pretty weird and pretty wonky for him especially, so here we are. So we go into lunch, eating, chatting, you name it. The usual. And Jake is over here just like eating little bits of his pizza. He's not really finishing it because he's not really hungry, but he knows he has to eat something. And at this point, he was pretty all over the place. He was pretty low energy. He was pretty mellowed out. He was pretty much gone. You know, he wasn't really focusing on anything. He was just kind of out there, you know? You know the term my head's in the clouds? That's kind of what it was at that point. So after that, the school bell rings and we go to our next period. Now this is when things get really messy. So like I said, at this point his eyes have been heavy, he's only been tired, he's been pretty mellowed out. That is all that has happened. So what happened next I did not expect. We go into our next period, like normal, like usual, and we take about 5 minutes to start up our class and we start to take notes. The usual, nothing big, nothing different, just the same old thing. And usually in this class I would have my earphones in and have noise cancellation. So I didn't hear anything that was really going on because we were only copying notes. And about 10 minutes into it, I hear a very abrupt noise. And it sounded like a noise, you know? So then we all turn around. I turn my noise cancellation off. And we turn to Jake. Now Jake is like different. Now Jake looks like he has seen somebody killed or something. He is super pale. He is not looking good at all. He looks like he's either about to pass out, which is what I thought, or something worse. I don't know what was gonna happen, but my teacher goes, "Are you okay?" And Jake is like, "You know, I had a moment of where I felt like I was gonna puke, but I'm okay." And after literally saying this, 3 seconds later, he hunches over and pukes. So yeah, there was that. And it was only like a green liquidish thing. It wasn't really much to it. And after my teacher sees this, he's like, okay, everybody go into the next room to give Jake some space. So we do that. We talk about what just happened, yada yada yada. Jake is escorted out of the room. We're waiting until we can go back to class. Since this cut into a good amount of our time, we didn't really finish the notes because, well, you know. So then there was that. I wish I could say this is where the story ends, but no, it doesn't, sadly. Here we go even further. So this is after school now. Everyone is questioning, everybody's wondering what actually happened. So now the person that Jake got the gummies from, I was talking to his friend. His friend was actually telling me the truth of what actually happened. It wasn't 2 gummies, it was 4, and they were each 30 milligrams each. On the baggie that it came with, it said do not consume all at once, because it would be dangerous and very bad for you, as you could tell. Now after my friend explains this, she even goes further to say the day before, Sunday, Jake would spam call this guy all the time and would be asking, do you have anything that I could actually use? And then eventually the guy's like, yeah, I have gummies, they'll be blank. And then Jake goes, okay, I'll see you tomorrow with that. And then that's when everything happened. What happened was Jake actually ate 4 instead of 2, each 30 milligrams, so it was very awful for him to feel. And instead of going to the hospital, he laid in bed all day. It was a pretty one-of-a-kind experience that I didn't expect to happen. I especially feel for the people that didn't even know what was going on, because I had an insight of what was somewhat going on. But anyways, again guys, moral of the story, don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the story time. If you want more of these, there will be a playlist of these. Make sure you guys stay safe and do you. Whatever you want to do, you keep on doing. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Good night and goodbye. Drugs are bad. Okay? Drugs are bad.